frustrating to play as Falco, or it can feel like you're in control the entire time.
Right.
I think with Fiction's style, he's not afraid to shoot lasers, zone, to play with the wave dash distance. I think this kind of matchup is in Fiction's wheelhouse.
So I think that Fiction loves this kind of matchup because the thing is that Luigi gets shut down so hard by Falco like lasering and being safe and staying back and that, whereas Luigi wants you to kind of jump at him and like try things, and then Luigi's like, great, well, I'm just gonna swat you out. Fiction's not afraid to, he just be like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna sit back here and punish you.
Fiction's not a player that like gives you very much, and Luigi can do a lot with what he is given, but has a difficult thing like taking stuff for himself in this kind of matchup. Like, you can really control Luigi, and Fiction does play a kind of control-based Falcon. Oh, they started the first game already.
Yep, we are going in right now. And one thing to look out for too is Calmmaster's, oh my goodness, is Calmmaster's edge guards, because he was doing a great job earlier of every time that someone was off stage, he was killing them. So, and he's gonna need that, and we'll see. Oh, and just sends him off. And just like that, he gets just a little bit of that F-tilt. So good.
That's tough recognition that he's just slightly too high above the ledge, because you can't always get that F-tilt.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, like, if I am Fiction right now, a big game plan of mine is get nowhere near that position, because, again, Calmmaster's so consistent about those edge guards.
Do you know about the down B juice glitch in this game? For Luigi?
Go.
I don't remember what it is for Falco, but on certain stages versus certain characters, if the ports are correct, you start with your down B charge as Luigi.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't tell you, because I know they're all different, and it's like 2 or 3 stages, and it's crazy.
I used to know them all. Now I only know the Fox one because I play Fox.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I bet that's why I picked port 4 as opposed to port 3. That kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, I feel like that is one of the things. Calmmaster is, more OG. I bet you that is something he probably knows about.
That's the hidden knowledge. That's like
nowadays that probably people wouldn't know.
And like the advantage you get from that is so minor.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, any little thing you can get, especially like with how good everyone is, man. And with so many game 5s, it's crazy. So you're like, you know what? I'll take that one piece.
Yeah, that is good. Luigi Cyclone counterplay. You take the first hit, and then you can like punish the second. Because, I mean, it's a somewhat complex move, but it's by no means a great one.
Right.
You can crouch cancel. You can, like, at the very least, you should know to wait for the second hit to tech or something, right?
Yeah.
At those low percents, he just takes the hit and is able to get a back air out.
Oh, I love take the up B, immediate fair. And, that is great. Recognition of that, like, well, I know it doesn't last very long on my hit, so I'm just going to punish him for it.
And we haven't seen the second half of that edge guard flowchart from Fiction, where he does the down air as Luigi's just making it into, like, side B right above the ledge. But if you go to the ledge, you can probably just, like, down smash as they hit it, or grab and make sure the up B doesn't come back. So I think that's a complete edge guard flowchart where Luigi cannot make it back once he gets that low, barring maybe a misfire.
One thing I've been seeing that Fiction has been doing such a good job of is his spacing on Calmmaster. He's spacing his back airs perfectly. Just like that, like getting the down airs right past his shield. Like, he's doing so good at putting himself in spots where Calmmaster can't punish him.
Slide with the good eyes. Yeah, nice. Okay,
oh gosh,
reversal.
Oh, like, you can't stay in shield that long. You got to get out of there. And that's why I said, like, you don't want to be right there with Calmmaster.
That's important damage. We're getting closer to not being able to crouch cancel on Calmmaster. If he gets him off stage, could turn things around.
And that's it. Bro, that first up air, I was like, oh god, he got it. But he said, I'm the shark. I'm coming back up. I see the blood in the water, and I'm eating. Let's go.
Yeah, he waited for Luigi aerial while falling, which is really important because Luigi's Nair Master 5000, right?
Yeah,
like he's coming down with an air. Like, a lot of floaties break combos by just, mashing on the A button to get the Nair out. Luigi really, really does that. It's a good hitbox. It can set up for combos. It's super fast.
It's like I don't know if you ever play Killer Instinct. It's like the combo breaker. That's Luigi, bro. He's the combo breaker character.
That's right.
So, just have that awareness to, like, to wait. He kind of went to the side, hit him with the upper. Love it.
Yeah, and this time, Fiction does the, like, other half of the Luigi sharking where you wait and then you up tilt. And even if you trade, you end up in a really favorable situation. So Calmmaster's at, like, 90% already.
Right. And one thing we'll notice that Fiction is doing is he is never right under Calmmaster. He's always right to the side or, to the left or right of him. Because, again, like you said, that Nair or even Calmmaster is using a lot of down air. He is a down air feed. So, you got to be so careful.
Okay, yeah.
And just like, and that almost had him, but Fiction had the foresight to crouch cancel there at low percent and get that punish.
Yeah, I was going to remark on Fiction's control of the Luigi in the corner. He makes it so that you really feel like you can't just wave dash or ledge dash all the way in with Luigi's long wave dash. You'll get hit, and then maybe if you do something like quick and scrappy, you'll be able to get that crouch cancel as Falcon and do something back. And I mean, that's where a lot of the last stock came from.
Right.
And I mean, this percent is climbing so high. Fiction barely touched since the last one was taken.
Yeah, and one thing that Commaster had been doing good yesterday was getting the reads on double jumping and getting fairs, and he's been trying that a few times, but Fiction is not biting. And that was one thing that Commaster was using to capitalize yesterday, but...
Yeah, but there's the control again, lasers. And
Whoa,
yeah.
no.
Shorten actually didn't help.
Fiction, look at it. He's hitting his controller like, wait, what? He's like, what happened? I mean...
Oh, I feel like that up there needs to be bigger, don't you?
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Oh, okay, Fiction is up there.
Yeah, he's like delay covering roll in, I guess. Maybe might have wanted a short hop.
Also, Commaster's recoveries are so good. His cyclone usage, his visibility. And what's interesting is I feel like a lot of Luigi's actually go lower and try to up B. Commaster actually always opts to go above stage as high as he can.
I mean,
recover.
You have to, because when you're playing strong players, when you're below stage as Luigi, you actually have nothing. It's on them to mess up.
You up B and pray.
Yeah. I mean, Commaster side B is in praise, but I think that the probability of making it back is higher.
Right. Very true.
Yep, and rather than like waiting underneath for an up tilt this time, he dash dances around, waits for the aerial, and then punishes the landing line. Yep, there's that backer. The corner control's been so good. One thing that, in comparison with, what's the last set we saw Commaster in?
I forget, but...
I do too, yeah. But in comparison, I remember I was talking about that player's ability to stay at like the farther end. Oh, a sock, right?
Yeah.
To stay like at the farther end outside of the wave dash. Fiction seems to be even more comfortable with staying like closer in that sort of like window in between immediately next to Luigi and a wave dash distance.
Right.
He's like electing to be just outside of the range of Luigi's like tilts and stuff.
Right.
And that's enabling him to do these sort of like short hop bears and stuff, auto cancel bears, and he could do like a turnaround lasers, he reverses to reset the spacing. So it seems like really hard to get things started as Commaster.
And that's one thing that Falco does have, you know, because everyone always talks about Fox, but Falco has the range that Fox doesn't. Like, his backer a little bigger, you know, he has just that little bit more, and Fiction is using that to his advantage.
Yeah, I kind of thought we were going to see a switch.
Yeah,
I really did, yeah.
But we got the switch. Commaster opting for the Falcon, seeing if that'll make a difference.
And here's the thing about, we remarked in the last set about how Luigi and Falcon do have their similarities, especially in neutral. The problem with having similarities between your characters is that Falco can control both of them, in this case, right?
Yeah.
Like, they have some of the same weaknesses.
Right, very true.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I do like it, though, because, you know, he was getting shut down kind of hard. Yeah, so you're like, you know what, we may as well try this. Let's see what happens. But at the very least, Falcon does have those, you know, huge punishes. I mean, not that Luigi can't, but I mean, you know, you got the classic, you know, roll, or I mean, grab, stomp, knee, all that. Just that little bit extra, I think. Yeah, I love, Fiction is so good at just staying on the ground and just sharking. And he's like, this is my zone down here. If you want to come down, you can, but I'm ready for you.
Oh, I really like that platform movement, maneuvers around the laser, able to get it. But, you know, the punish, I think, needs to be a little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger from Commaster.
And just, like you said, just barely missing that punish. That knee could have been a stock.
Okay, the up air trade's pretty good, but at this point, you're down and you're trading.
Yeah, and you, not like this. And that's not Luigi. You can't just fly up and grab ledge.
Yeah, Commaster definitely needs, I mean, first is this stock. Mission 1, take this stock. Mission 2 is you need a couple of big ones.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you're going to come back by just these little hits that you're getting.
And the thing is that Falcon's big advantage in a matchup like this is his punish game. But I feel like you said, Commaster, he is not.
Oh no, and they can't get the edge guard. And like, so another thing, like different from his Luigi, is that the edge guarding hasn't really been there either.
Very true.
So now, like, you don't really have ways to convert other than just KOing your opponent over time.
Oh my goodness.
That combo is, what the heck? So many weak hits in a row.
He said, let me just inch you over the ledge real quick and then send you to the grave. Goodbye. See you, bud.
Yeah, there's been so many highlights of Falco's like bringing their opponents all the way through the entire stage. That one was just back and forth across the same platform, like 5 hits or something.
I love it. Beautiful. Ooh, okay, Calm Master. Oh, trying to go for he's still going. He's still going.
That's what we need to see. It might be a little bit too late, a little too little, a little too late. But you know, a couple more and you're back.
But we need to see that 2 more times in order for him to take this game because he is 87% right now, 99. Oh, Fiction just barely missing that, though. But Calm Master is stuck in the corner trying to get out.
Yeah, he uses the plat again, but I feel like the uses of plats to get around the corner laser is getting a little bit predictable, and Fiction knows what to do.
I thought he was done there, just barely jumping out of it. Calm Master is still on the ropes, though, not giving him an inch to breathe right now. And that is going to do it. Fiction taking it over Calm Master, I would say fairly convincingly.
Yeah, definitely fairly convincingly. And now Fiction is actually 2-1 in his pool. The first seed in this pool is Hungrybox, who's won 1 out of 1 games so far. So, I mean, Fiction in good position to probably, like, maybe at least get second. Nicky's also only played 1 game so far and won that one versus Fiction.
Right.
So there's, yeah, for this particular one, it's really important what Nicky does for the pool. Calm Master now 0-2 is going to have a